Everybody wants their thrills, but they want them in a safe environment. They want to go on the crazy roller coaster where you feel like you're going to die, but they want to be strapped in, everything's safe, and I turned out okay. I want to go to the haunted house and feel like I might get my head chopped off, but obviously it's not real. I felt the thrills, I was scared, but obviously nothing happens in the haunted house. You come out and you feel good. You want the thrills, but you don't want to actually be in danger. Chris, what are you talking about today? Clue me in, man, I don't get it. It's the same thing with women. They want the thrills. They want the excitement. They want the butterflies of the bad boy experience, but they want to get that in a safe environment from the good guy. They want the bad boy tingle, but they don't want all the other stuff that comes along with the bad boy. The cheating, the lying, the drama, right? But they do want that tingle. So your job, sir, should you accept it, is to be the good guy, to be the positive challenge, but give her the bad boy experience through role playing. You know it's not real. Deep down, she knows you're the good guy, but you give her the tingle that would come from doing and saying things that the bad boy would do. Let me give you an example. When she texts you, just got to work, have a great day, you don't text back, have a great day today, thank you. You text back, work really hard today. I need you to make $1 million so you can support me. It's a little bit funny, but that's really not the point. The point is, that is something the bad boy would really write for real. Yeah, better make $1 million to support me, babe. That's not what you're saying. You're saying it in a humorous, joking way, but she still gets the butterflies, the excitement, the tingle, as if the bad boy had sent it. But it's just you, the good guy, that likes her. You give her a moment of feeling like, ooh, my boyfriend is the sexy bad boy. I have to make $1 million to support him. But everybody knows it's a role play. Everybody knows it's just in a fun, safe environment. Because if you don't give her the fun, safe thrill of the bad boy, she's going to go out and get a bad boy for real. They would prefer not to have to do that. They'd prefer to have this good guy that really likes them as long as they can get the bad boy thrill. You've got to give the girl a crazy experience. But again, you want to be good crazy, safe crazy, role-playing crazy, the crazy guy. Or they'll go for real crazy, bad crazy, the psycho, the narcissist, the actual crazy. So when you're away on a trip and you're coming back, you don't text her and say, hey, trip was cool, I'm flying back in soon. What are you doing? You leave her a voice note that says, I'm on my way, home sweet home, yeah. And then you hang up. Because you're crazy, but you're good crazy. You're not bad crazy. Bad crazy is Spike. Bad crazy is Rico. Bad crazy is Rammstein. He took a slingshot and broke my window. That thing goes far. If you don't give a girl good crazy, they're going for bad crazy because there's no other options. And by crazy, I just mean you got to be a little silly, you got to be a little wacky, be a little humorous, be a little different. That's why you leave that funny voice note. That's why you don't make sense sometimes. You're a little out there. But that's exciting. That's fun. She says to her girlfriends, my boyfriend's crazy. What do you mean? I don't know. He left me this crazy voice note. Or it's my boyfriend's crazy. What do you mean? Well, he just attacked 3 people on the street in a wilding incident. Which one's it going to be? They want to experience the bad boy thrills in a safe environment from the good guy. That would be the preference. Unfortunately, nobody's doing that. Nobody's giving them that, and then they're going for the bad boys for real. So again, guys, when she made you dinner and she baked you brownies and then she says, do you want me to make you coffee too? Just being polite, of course. And the guy says, no, you've done enough. The brownies were good. Thank you. I don't need anything else. And she says, do you want coffee too? And you go, yeah, let's do it. It's on the house. But in a joking, fun way. Not in a, oh, I make my girlfriend do all this stuff for me. Yeah, you should see it. She makes me cookies and brownies. It's fun in a role-playing way. Saying, yeah, make me coffee too. If you want me to fall in love, coffee goes a long way. But you both know it's a joke. You both kind of laugh inside. It's role-playing. But she still experiences the bad boy tingle. That's what you have to add a little bit to your game. I'm not saying you got to be a jerk, psycho, crazy guy. But if you want this girl to fall in love, if you want this to be a relationship that lasts, how do you get through it? A relationship, a marriage, anything, you better be a little bit crazy, good crazy, having fun, being wacky, showing her your mood hasn't been tamed. You're still the fun, silly guy. Now, if you're saying, I don't know, what do you think? It's that easy, Chris? Just be silly and funny? That won't work. You pair that, obviously, with being a challenge with your time, not being around all the time, having hobbies and interests outside of her so you're not in her face 24/7, right? So you're a challenge with your time. And when you pair that with being crazy humor, that she can't figure you out and you're fun and light and humorous, almost to the point it kind of frustrates her a little bit. Now you're cooking with gas. Now you've got something. Now you're competing against her ex-boyfriend, Ricardo, who's got a secret family in Brazil, who cheated on her while she was in the hospital, right? Because these are the stories I hear every day. This isn't just, throwing a dart at a dartboard and coming up with this. This is what's the reality. I coach hundreds of guys. Everyone has the same story. You're competing against that because really, guys say a lot, oh, girls jump from guy to guy. No, they jump from challenge to challenge. So if you don't produce a big enough challenge for her, she's not leaving Ricardo. Staying with him. She's staying with Brando and not going to you. Because, hey, maybe at the end of the day, the reality is that you like her a little more than she likes you. This is the dream girl. You just can't help it. You've tried everything. You know everything that we teach, but still feels like you like her a little bit more than she likes you. And that can be okay if once in a while you give her the thrill. You give her the role play of that the roles are reversed. So when she writes, happy birthday, you don't say, thank you. She says, happy birthday. You write back, I'm kind of a big deal. Because in that moment, you give her that little thrill, that little tingle of, I'm with a guy that I like more than he likes me. Which isn't the truth, right? You're crazy about her. But in that moment, you give her the gift of that little tingle for her benefit. Ooh, he's kind of a big deal. It's funny. And you're making yourself the prize. You're making this frame like she's chasing you. That's what she likes. Little moments of that. She knows you're a good guy. But give her the gift of a few moments of feeling like this guy's out of my league. This guy, I'm chasing him. I better have to work hard for this guy. Even if it's just sort of a fantasy that you create through your communication. That's what you need to do. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. This is a serious high-level lesson. She wants to experience the bad boy, but from the safety of a good guy role play. And that's what all the snappy messages are about. That's what all the funny skits are about. That's what gives her just a little bit of that bad boy tingle with the good guy. She gets the best of both worlds. You can't argue with that. That makes her feel great. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. We have over 100 videos explaining the movement of being a positive challenge. This is stuff that'll change your life. So check out those videos below. If you enjoyed this one, hit a like. And if you want to learn more about how to have this snappy attitude, be the guy always with the perfect line who can make her feel that bad boy tingle, but really you're the good guy that likes her, I'll leave a link below to a course called The 100 Best Text Messages of All Time. And the good news is it started out as 100. Right now we're up to 500 snappy comebacks for the same price as the 100. So special deal there. Check that out below, and I'll see you in the next one.